to gameplay. On this episode, I want to talk about I get this call every day. So that's a new video game that's out there. And I'm going to tell you guys the backstory of that video game and some more about it. So, an Ontario indie developer called David Gallant, I hope I pronounced his name properly, made a video game about his job, which he works at a customer service at a revenue agency. So, after he made his video game, which got somewhat popular at that time, not really that much, he got fired from his job, which we can only speculate it was because of the video game. Now, the video game itself, it's basically the player takes the role of a customer service agent, and then he has to answer to stupid and hard customers. Basically what you gotta do is you gotta make decisions in the game, and obviously those decisions affect the outcome of the answers of the person on the other side of the video game. It's a very simple video game. It's a very good video game. I mean, the graphics are made by MS Paint, and the voices are also pretty good, and the music is good too. But obviously, it's not a perfect video game. It was just made as I don't even know. He made the game probably not to be taken too seriously, and but basically he really hates his job, and he decided to make his frustrations of his job into a game, which is to me a very creative way of expressing himself, I suppose. And the game didn't do that great at first. I mean, it obviously it had some people have it, but he got fired. Where if it was because of the video game or for other reasons, we don't know. He doesn't really say much about it because he doesn't want to get in trouble with the company that he's working for. It's obviously a government agency, so he can get in real trouble if he badmouth them or says anything that he's not supposed to say to them. Anyway, regardless of what decisions you make in the game, you get fired. Basically, that's the end of the game. You're gonna get fired. And I've seen people play the game. I haven't played it yet, or I haven't got it. Otherwise, I would do commentary over it instead of Call of Duty. But whatever. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to play the game. It's like $2 the game minimum, but it's like pay whatever you want. If you want to pay $10 for the game, go for it. But for only a couple of dollars, I guess that's not really much. But anyways, I'll talk about that in a bit. Um, Again, we don't know if it was the cause of he got fired, but it's a coincidence that he got fired after he made the video game, which in the video game he gets fired, and he also very blatantly expresses that these frustrations of this job, which some people might say it's a god awful job, but it's a job anyway, especially nowadays with this recession, and there's not many jobs to go around, yeah, it's I don't know, it's difficult. But after he made this video game and got fired, which I guess the getting fired part was what brought more attention to this story. He got on the news. He got a lot of media attention. He was trending on Twitter, and not just that, but he got on the news and stuff like that. And he got a lot of attention. And obviously that was good publicity for him, which a lot of people asked him on Twitter, well, you've been fired now, which you don't have to get to that god awful job that you hate so much, but you can now you have time to develop the game now. You have time for creativity. He obviously has a creative mind, otherwise he wouldn't have made the game the way it is and whatnot. So but anyways, a lot of people told him, you got a lot of time in your hands now, you should make it. And which he replied, yes, yeah, I got time in my hands, but I also have rent to pay. And I guess that problem has been more taken care of ever since he got out to the media. Because now his video game, is going to be fine in the future. His video game is a hit success now because of the media giving it so much attention. And well, like I said, I haven't got the game yet. I've played it. I've seen video footage of it, but I don't know. I might get the game if I get requested to, but I don't know. It's somewhat of a good game. It's very creative, that's for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole story. Just in a nutshell for you guys who don't know. I'll leave a link in the description. It's only a couple of dollars, but you can give more if you want to help him out. And he's unemployed now. Basically, being a game developer is all he has, and his creativity is all he has now, because he really just doesn't have other job or other income source. So yeah, I found it quite interesting, the story, and also obviously the video game. So I just thought I'd made a video about it to, you know, not to really raise awareness, because I think the story has enough awareness. But for the ones who don't know much about it, hopefully you learned something new today. So guys, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my commentary as well as my gameplay. It's probably not the greatest because although I have been increasing getting better games because I have a wired connection now, still not the best games ever. This is it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a like if you want to. You can also subscribe, and also, oh yeah, leave me your opinions on the comment section below. Have you played the game, or do you think it's right for is boss's job to just fire him over a freaking video game? I don't know. That's just me. Peace.